So Adam Schefter, ESPN's really connected NFL reporter, on his thoughts what the market for NFL head coaches will be like this offseason.
I don't know and don't think that there's a Ben Johnson at the NFL level this year. Last year, everybody could look at Ben Johnson and everybody wanted to talk to Ben Johnson. Everybody wanted to hire Ben Johnson. I don't think that there is a Ben Johnson this year at the NFL level. The only guy I could think of that would be in this category, and I don't know that he would be interested, would be Marcus Freeman at Notre Dame. That's a guy that, to me, if I owned an NFL team, I'd want him on the phone right now. That's a guy that I would want to be hiring right now. That's a guy that I would be investing in right now. Now, I'm not telling you that he's even going to go. He may be very happy in South Bend, Indiana, and he may be staying there a long time. But I don't look at the cycle this year and say, this guy is a lock for a head coaching job at the end of this cycle. I don't see it.
And there's also not a guy like Mike Vrabel, who you say, surprised he didn't get a job last year. And I get the Browns had Vrabel in. Vrabel, from all accounts, wasn't going to take the job out of deference to Barry and Stefanski, allowing him to come as a consultant.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too, but I think it is the NFL and things change. I think more than anything, the biggest factor is when Vrabel looked around, he's seeing the Browns really don't have the answer quarterback, and Drake May was at New England, and he played there, won Super Bowls. He's well loved. I think all the way around, that made a better fit for him. And obviously, they're won 10 in a row, and he's on his way to be Coach of the Year. Whether they could have got him or not, if your Browns were going to make a move at head coach, that would have been, what I would have done last year. As far as what they do, I have no idea what Jimmy Haslam's thinking. I mean, you look at 3-14, and so far this year 3-9. That's 6-23 if the math tells me right. I don't know too many NFL coaches survive, but Kevin Stefanski doesn't seem to be coaching for his life, in my opinion, the way he's handling things. But who knows? I still think these 5 games could determine a lot. But if you're going to move on from Stefanski and or Barry, I think you have to have somebody in mind or have somebody lined up and not find yourself in a position of just firing the coach to fire the coach. And then you end up, you look at Penn State, they fired their coach. They got a little buzz, but they've been turned down, it's my understanding, by several of their people they were interested in. The Browns over the years, fired coaches, and then they'd get 4, 5, 6 candidates before they got somebody to say yes. This might not be an appealing job unless you're looking for your first job in the NFL. With that being said, if you fire Kevin Stefanski, or if you're ready to move on from Jim Schwartz, because if Stefanski is fired, I doubt if Schwartz would stay on as a defensive coordinator with another guy coming in. And that's where, if you're going to move on, to me, he's the most logical candidate, is make Jim Schwartz the head coach, because then you still have your defense intact.